The birth of a nation. How America won its independence a long time ago. In the 1700s, the land that we now call the United States of America was made up of 13 colonies. These colonies were ruled by Great Britain, the most powerful empire in the world at that time, under King George III. At first, the colonies and Britain worked well together. But things began to change after Britain fought a costly war, the French and Indian War, 1754 to 1763. To recover from the huge expenses, the British government started placing heavy taxes on the American colonists. The colonists didn't like this at all. They had no representatives in the British Parliament, yet they were being taxed. They shouted, "No taxation without representation." One of the first taxes, the Stamp Act of 1765, made colonists pay for stamps on newspapers and documents. Then came the Tea Act, leading to a famous protest, the Boston Tea Party, 1773, where angry colonists dressed as Native Americans and dumped British tea into the Boston Harbor. In response, Britain sent soldiers and passed even stricter laws. The colonists grew more furious. Tensions exploded in 1775, when the first shots were fired at Lexington and Concord in Massachusetts. These were the first battles of the American Revolutionary War. Soon, leaders from the 13 colonies gathered in Philadelphia and formed the Second Continental Congress. They chose George Washington to lead their army. On July 4, 1776, something historic happened. A brave man named Thomas Jefferson, with help from others, wrote the Declaration of Independence, a powerful document saying that the colonies were no longer part of Britain. They were now the United States of America. The war continued for years. It wasn't easy. The British were strong and well-trained. But the Americans had passion, the will to be free, and the leadership of George Washington. They got help from France, who became their ally. Finally, in 1781, the British Army under General Cornwallis surrendered at the Battle of Yorktown. And in 1783, the Treaty of Paris was signed, officially recognizing the United States of America as an independent country. From that moment, a new nation was born, founded on freedom, hope, and the idea that all people have the